Hey guys, it's Jason here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the video. Before we get guys to the EBL charger, I wanted to quickly show you guys a couple of things I picked up lately. I had to take advantage of the Horizon hobby sale. I picked myself up a Typhon. Just couldn't resist. Here in Canada, it was 130 bucks off. I've had a few of these in the past and I've wanted another one. So what can I say? When I see a sale, I had to take advantage of it. I've also received guys some of the parts. I've got my aluminum hexes there for the UDR. I've got my 46 tooth spur, the hot racing one for my XRT, so I can get that buggy running again. As well as, guys, probably the coolest thing, and you guys haven't seen it yet. If you've been on my Instagram, you'll have seen it, but here on YouTube, I built, well, sorry, somebody originally built the truck. They barely drove it. I've received it. I've done a lot of setup on it. I replaced a lot of stuff. ESC was all whacked when I got it. As well as, guys, I've got more parts going into it. But this is a full Vidavon Losi hammer ray. It's an absolute beast. It's running great electronics. There will be, guys, lots of videos on this truck. Hopefully, guys, even just one showing you what's done to the truck, the setup, all that fun stuff. That will be coming soon. But today, we're going to be talking about the EBL 8-point charger. Now, the EBL charger, guys, that I got is an 8-port configuration. What's nice about it is that it takes both AA's and AAA's. You can see the tabs here for the AAA's. As soon as you get all the batteries in, or even just one battery in, you don't have to worry about having them all in at once to charge or anything like that. Each port is at its own. You'll get a red LED across each battery up here. As soon as they're charged, they go to green. Now, this charger does come with the included USB-A to micro USB port charger. You can see your micro USB port right there. However, it does not come with the brick. They do recommend a 2-amp charge brick, so that's the only thing you might want to kind of check on as you're looking at buying this charger, to make sure that you've got something at home that runs around 2 amps. Something like those old Apple chargers, like way back, let's say 5, 6, 7 years ago. You had the little kind of mini things, they were USB-A. Those were around 1 amp. So you want to use something with a little bit more power just to make sure that you can keep your charge rates up. I did notice in some of the literature and stuff that came with it that if the batteries are right down, it's going to take somewhere around 5 to 6 hours to charge. When I initially charged these batteries, they took around 3.5 to 4, but they do come 20% charged already, I guess, just kind of for transportation and all that kind of stuff. So once I get them depleted, yeah, they're going to take somewhere around 5 to 6 hours to charge. But again, I've got the 8 AA, so that's not going to be a problem. Now, speaking of the batteries, guys, they are a 2800 milliamp battery. Now, what's really nice about these, and it's probably the part I'm going to stress the most in this video because it's one of the more important parts, is EBL refers to it as a low self discharge. Each battery has a low self discharge. Now, when we think of discharge, we always think of kind of depleting the batteries, discharging them down. If they've been sitting too long, we want to discharge them. But what EBL is referring to now is after 1 year, so if you, let's say, charge these batteries up, you take one set of these batteries, you put them in a drawer. After a year, those batteries are still going to have 90% of their capacity. After 2 years, you drop to around 85. Around 3 years, you'll drop to around 75. To me, the 1 year dropping only to 90 is awesome. The reason I say that is I will be picking up, guys, more sets of the AA's, probably a set of AAA's, and these will end up in a drawer in the kitchen where we always go to when the kids get something new or we need a AA for a mouse or something like that. That's where we go. So I'm going to have probably at least one set of these up there. So it's going to be nice to know that, hey, in 6 months, even a year from now, those batteries are still going to be almost full. They're still going to have lots of power. And I'm not going to worry about taking the battery out, putting it in something, and then a day later it's dead because the battery sat too long. So I think that is a very huge plus of this whole setup. Again, the charger is going to work awesome. All that stuff is good, but to me, that was one of the things that really sold me on it, was just the quality of the batteries. Now, obviously, guys, time is going to tell when it comes to all that, but from everything I've read, some of the reviews I've seen online, everything comes out very positive. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how all this goes together and how everything works and how everything is going to work in my radios. And one last thing, guys, I want to mention on the batteries is they are good for 500 cycles. So if I don't lose them and I get 500 cycles of them, that is going to be awesome. But anyways, guys, that is it. I did say that this was going to be a quick video. Overall, we've got a good battery charger. I've got 8 AA's. They're 2800 milliamps. They have that low self discharge rate, which is to me, guys, the big plus. I need to mention, or I guess I should mention that, hey, these are obviously going to be more environmentally friendly. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm some huge environmentalist. You guys know I used to drive a big Ram. It was lifted, all that good stuff. However, I do what I can. So I recycle. We always have 2 full blue boxes every 2 weeks. We do as much as we can. So I did start to notice that I was chucking a lot of AA's all the time. And I was kind of thinking to myself, like, you know what, I can fix that. You know, I'll be buying a new big truck, guys, someday. But if I can do my part, hey, I'm going to do my part. But anyways, guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different. I know it's not super RC related, but let's face it, our radios do take AA's. And yeah, I'm going to be trying this out. There are going to be links to the charger and the batteries in the description that you guys can check out. But I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe and stay tuned because you're going to see the Typhon and you're going to see the Hammer. Anyways, guys, have a great day.